Hi, my name is Sasha, and maybe this is a little random video, but I still decided to do it. I wanted to talk about Heartstopper, especially season 2, and how it is actually important, on my opinion. So, I found Heartstopper last year. I think I watched season 1 somewhere in the last August. It was pretty nice. It's really good series. Waiting for season 2, I saw a little kinda in a fandom or just like different posts in Instagram. So I saw a lot of people talking about how in the next season we will probably discovering Charlie's eating problems, and there will be older brother of Nick who is kind of homophobic and like kind of Nick having French father. So I saw it just from the fandom, for people who read all comics. And so I was a little prepared for what we will see in this season. So I'm actually will say that season 2 on kind of Nick Charlie relationship, in my opinion, was quite it was okay, but they for me wasn't really like the main character for this season. Maybe only for me, because I don't know, maybe I expected more. But another thing that I saw since this hiatus before season 1 and season 2 is actually Isaac, and different theories about who Isaac like will be, like his orientation, or how you call it in English, his identity. I was kind of excited, but at the same time maybe a little scared. And I will explain. Starting watching season 2, I actually got pretty fast invested in Isaac's character, and I feel like I relate to him a lot. While I was watching season 1, I didn't feel that connection, but I didn't feel connection to any character. I was just like, I like to see their story. I didn't see myself in any of them. So maybe I was supposed to see my connection with Isaac. Like, I read a lot. In season 2, for me personally, Isaac was main character. Maybe not in very first episodes. I may be a little confused right now because I did rewatch the season month after it was released. But like it was still like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I might not remember some stuff. But when I felt that connection to Isaac, remembering every theory and already probably seeing who he's supposed to be, I actually got scared. I was so invested, and when they like kinda, I don't know, they didn't probably try to trick us, but another character, this boy who was interested in Isaac, sorry I don't remember his name, I was so rooting for them having a romance, just because feeling so much connection towards Isaac, feeling like this is me, like it's going to answer my internal questions. And I was really afraid because I already saw the answer, but probably I'm afraid to accept this answer for myself. So when there was few episodes like before Paris and like for first few episodes in Paris, I was like, please, like he might be, I don't know, pansexual, or I don't know, someone, but like I was so afraid to see him asexual and aromantic, because these two words are actually kind of scary for me, because it is strange. I'm afraid that I'm one of them, because I wanna be like other people. And to again explain myself, I'm 25. I never was in a relationship and I never was in love. I'm completely unexperienced. I actually like I will not say I'm a big fan of like romantic movies or books, but I do find in some stories a relationship between characters that I actually really like. I'm not crazy about it. Sometimes I feel like couples in movies or books kinda unnecessary. That like this story is good without like love story, love line. But actually, I still find myself like with Nick and Charlie, like with Young Royals, or yeah, queer shows. I'm actually into like this type of love, like lesbians or gays, like kind of more interesting for me than hetero relationships. But as I see, they kind of try to show that Isaac was reading all these books because he didn't had these feelings in real life, so he was experience these feelings through books. And this is so me, because I as I already said, I do like sometimes, not always, but from time to time, some good love story in books and movies and TV shows. And I actually like feel like characters, but this is not something I ever had in my life. And not gonna lie, like I go out to dates, but I always hoping to feel the same things that I feel when I read about a relationship, but I never felt it in real life. So I'm still like so afraid of word asexual or aromantic. I kind of stick to pansexual because I love to feel like these types of people. I want to say V, but I'm still like I'm confused mess. I don't think they don't really get a lot of actions as well, because you know they're actually into like mental connection. That's something that I like about this and feel about this orientation. But I don't know, I still have a lot of questions. If I ever meet asexual and aromantic in real life, I definitely going to ask for questions, because there's still like few things that I, in my opinion, kind of say that I'm not one of those. But actually, oh my god, I haven't forget about like Nick and Charlie, Elle and Tao. I was so concentrated on Isaac, and I was waiting for this like kind of reveal of like his like solution resolution of what he actually is. I was so afraid. Oh my god! Like the moment when they kissed in the hotel, I was like, "Can it be? Can it be?" And when he ran away, I was like, "Okay, okay, we will definitely going to have some explanation." And that moment on this not gallery, but like event, I forget the right English name, sorry. It's like 1 a.m. and I'm working tomorrow, so I'm not going to Google, so I'm really sorry. It's like sculpture about asexuality and aromanticism. I was, oh my god, I was afraid. Like I already knew what this is mean, and I was feeling like this is answer that I get for my questions. Like I quite often in past years thinking about maybe going to psychologist, and because I feel like I cannot answer my own questions and I'm desperately looking for other people who will answer them. I hope next season will kind of like show more Isaac and explained his like really rare sexual orientation. Is it sexual orientation? I hope so. Because I have so much questions. I know that there's like actually two big questions this show will not answer in my opinion, because it's like pretty still like teenage show. But yeah, that's why in my opinion Heartstopper is actually a great show. I don't really think my age was like targeted auditory for this show. I still feel it's more for teenagers, because it's probably, and again I'm assume so I can be really wrong, to find yourself like on your teenage years. Because actually I'm the only person around me and that's still really confused by that age, and it's really sad, it's depressing. That's why maybe I'm looking for answers in like basically anything. I'm trying to talk with people, so maybe they can answer, because I'm completely lost in my head. I'm talking with friends. I really want to go to psychologist, just like, but I'm in Russia, so I don't I'm really afraid that even like paying for really good psychologists over in Moscow, they still can be like really homophobic and like backwards. So yeah, I don't think they actually expected like 25 years old to look at this show for answers for like that, looking for identity. So for me, Isaac is definitely the main character of season 2. But actually another thing, as 25 years old, completely like single my whole life and completely unexperienced, seeing like Charlie birthday, he turned in 15, he's in love with Nick, he kissing with Nick on his birthday, and before that he already had like kinda this like really toxic thing with Ben, and it was just like he get more action than I probably ever will. It was another kinda uncomfortable thing, but then I was like, I just the rare person. So I just make this video as example of why like queer representation is important. Thank you for watching. Let's wait for season 3. Hopefully it will be next year.